down with 150 grit now, which is going to be perfect to apply our etching primer so that our catalytes primer and everything else will adhere to this substrate. Same thing here. This has all been rust mortared, sanded with 150. I mentioned before we will be taking these fenders off to do the undersides, which will just be a rough cleanup and then an undercoat. Just want to make sure we kill all the rust underneath here. Take care of. You can feel it. If you can feel it, you can see it. All of this is going to fill in. This is all down with 150. All this will be filled in with several coats of catalyzed primer. Of course, this is what it looks like before the final sand. Pretty rough, but that's what that chemical reaction to this does, which is good. That means it's eating that rust away, and this here is just not fine sanded with the 150 yet, except for a little spot in here you can see. But all things considered, it's coming along really good. Got the underside of the hood done. Rust mortared. I wish it was done. There are some gouges in here that have been in there since before it came to us primed, because these are really deep. They look like some 24 grit gouges, I'm not sure, but we'll work these, get rid of all these gouges. Unfortunately, it's right where it's going to go black, so it's got to look really good or it's going to look terrible. There's just either perfect or terrible. There's no in between on these. This is the underside of the hood. This is kind of the original blue. You can see sort of how it used to look, that coach blue. But we'll get rid of all this rust tomorrow after letting this set all night. We'll probably just wire brush most of this down and then shoot the inside first once it's ready. Mask these vents out and then shoot the outer side in its proper position, opened a little bit so we make sure we get inside here where when you open it you'll see it otherwise. So we'll have to have it in a position where we can wing it open a little bit